9.
See all the good things on KGMB 9 tonight.
A murder in front of millions of viewers, but how was it done? All new Diagnosis, CBS tonight.
I owe you so big time. I mean, I'm sure you've got much better things to do than come glasses shopping with me.
You kidding? I'm so psyched for this. It'll be fun.
Okay. So, have you and your mom had any visitors lately?
Oh, you mean like, dead ones? Actually, no. The apartment's been pretty much ghost-free. So, what do you think about these for me?
They're great if you want to be Catwoman. And
hey.
just because you haven't seen the problem lately doesn't mean that it's actually gone.
That's very optimistic, thank you, Adam.
I'm just stating a fact. I've been surfing the web lately, and I found this homepage of this guy named Dimitar Wozniak. Turns out he's this world-famous ghost hunter, so I emailed him with our situation.
What'd he say?
That wives usually make the most stubborn ghosts, so Vicky's probably not going to leave your mom alone unless we do something to get rid of her.
Well, looks like the doctor's not here. So
maybe she's running a little late.
Or maybe one of her crazier patients is holding her hostage. Jake, would you possibly consider maybe leaving right now, going home and trying this again some other time?
You're kidding me, right?
Of course I am. I'm fine with this. I'm absolutely okay with this.
Ow. Yeah, that's maybe why you're digging your nails into my hand so hard that it's about to draw blood.
Oh, I am.
No, that's gonna be fine.
I'm
I'll tell you, a little plastic surgery, it'll go in a couple years.
Jake, I'm trying to deal with this, okay? But talking to a psychiatrist about something so otherworldly...
She's a shrink. She's used to hearing weird stuff. Look, I know what you meant. You know what I was trying to say is that I think you can handle whatever happens because I believe in you.
Believing is good. There are 3 other little words I wouldn't mind hearing about now, too, though.
Oh. I love you, Molly. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Molly Condon. Now, that's more than 3 words.
I mean, I can't get them back. They're non-refundable.
Hi, I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Hi there,
Miss Conlon.
I'm Jake McKinnon.
Long time no see.
It's nice to meet you, Jake. Are we ready?
As I'll ever be.
I'll, run some errands and I'll be back to pick you up soon, okay? Bye.
Would you like to sit down?
Oh, sitting's good. Yeah. I was afraid you were going to make me lie down on the couch or something.
Well, lying down is good, too, and sitting is good, and standing on your head is good if it makes you feel more comfortable.
I'll stick with sitting. Today, I think.
So, Dr. Harris filled me in a bit when he called to refer you. Said you've been having some disturbing dreams?
Yeah. Very disturbing.
What would you say it is about these dreams that upsets you the most?
I see dead people.
It's Winston Lowe.
Carly's husband. This is Carly's husband. You knew?
It's not what you think, Jack. I had no idea who he was or that he had any kind of association with Carly. Jack,
You gotta tell me everything you know about this picture.
whatever you want to know.
The truth. For once, tell me the truth.
This picture, it was taken at a charity event in Manhattan, and you know, I didn't even want to go. My mother insisted, and
Yes,
so that...
now you're blaming your mother for this.
No. The point is that I didn't know anyone who was going to be there, and I had no idea who Winston Lowe was when I was introduced to him.
You look pretty chummy to me.
Well, we were making small talk, probably. You know, about some painting we liked or something.
Do you really think I'm that stupid, Julia?
No. Why would you ask that?
Because only an idiot would believe that you're standing there shaking like a leaf because of some innocent chat about a painting.
But it's true. I swear.
And that's all you did all night was talk art? Carly's name never came up.
I told you. I had no idea who Winston Lowe was. I mean, how was I supposed to know that he even knew Carly, let alone the fact that he was married to her?
It's just making this worse. Don't you see that?
You asked me what happened.
I asked you for the truth. And you're still lying. You still can't admit that it's your fault. That you're responsible for breaking up my wedding to Carly.
I know how incriminating this picture looks, Jack. That's why I didn't mention it to you in the first place, because I knew how lame it would sound if I told you the whole thing was just a coincidence.
Well, sounds really lame. And isn't it convenient that Lowe's dead? There's no way for him to contradict your story.
You just assume that I'm lying? I mean, you won't take my word?
Oh. Is it that far of a leap? I mean, considering the way you've been acting ever since Stembeck escaped from prison.
David terrorized me.
Without a weapon. So what did he have over you, Julia? What got you to drive him out of town and kept you so freaked out that days later you pumped 6 bullets into his corpse?
You know why I did that. I know that I was acting crazy. It wasn't sane. I know that. But I did it because I wanted to make sure that he was gone for good this time.
But it wasn't. Not really. Because even after he was dead, he had his lawyer doing his dirty work for him.
His lawyer?
Stiles. The man who was supposed to hand me that photo.
I never met anyone named Stiles.
No. Maybe not, but Montgomery did. Montgomery caught Stiles crashing his Halloween party, and he took the picture from him, but, you know all this, don't you?
No, I don't know. It's not what you think.
It doesn't matter what I think. Here are the facts. I didn't know that you had a connection to Craig Montgomery. Then I gotta find out from this Stiles guy before he hands a picture to me. Craig takes it from him. And then when I go to question him, who do I find having brunch with the man of the hour? My wife! And you expect me to believe this is all just a coincidence?
If you could just try to understand.
What's there to understand? That picture was taken just before Carly and I got engaged. That was months before our wedding. That gave Lowe plenty of time to track down Carly when you tipped him off. Or had you already talked to him before you even went to New York?
Jack, please don't.
I loved you because you were different, Julia.
You want the truth? I will tell you the truth. I have been lying to you, Jack.
Finally.
But unlike Carly, I hated every minute of it. Every second. It didn't come easily, and I can't stand it anymore. I can't stand the way that you're looking at me right now. So, Jack, I'm ready. I'm gonna tell you the truth. All of it.
If your pencils look like mine did, there's something you can do. Ask your doctor if the Nicotrol inhaler is right for you. Or for more information, call 1-800-INHALER. Call today.
From the filmmakers of The Prince of Egypt comes the best movie premiering on video this year. Us Weekly calls it an instant classic. It's a film the entire family can enjoy. The classic story of Joseph, King of Dreams. Own this Parents' Choice Award winner today.
Power Wheels by Fisher-Price with a full-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. Don't you wish you had one when you were a kid?
The Brita faucet filter. Brita water. Instantly.
I got it. Like magic, Square's baking the round Nestle Toll House cookies. Toll House cookies. Available in brownies, too.
Enterprise? You rented our car from Enterprise?
Yeah.
Why Enterprise?
Because they pick us up. Free.
A free pickup? Wow, they ought to be number one.
They are number one.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Look to the star, and you just might forget the rash that comes from being wet. Discover the dryness of today's Huggy Supreme diapers. They're so breathable, they help keep your skin dry, and this helps prevent rash caused by wetness. Huggy Supreme. Rash and wetness just won't do. Stay dry, and you'll stay happy, too.
Tonight, Jesse Ventura wants to bring down Dave.
If you were to come to Minnesota, I could have you locked up like that.
Plus, Final Tap tonight. The problem of alcohol abuse among senior citizens, tomorrow on The Early Show.
You see dead people. Well, that's pretty serious. Unless you just like to quote lines from movies.
I'm sorry. When I get nervous, my sense of humor gets even more warped than normal.
As defense mechanisms go, that one's pretty standard.
The truth of the matter is, Dr. Michaels, I see a dead person. Really, a ghost, kind of like... No, not kind of like. A ghost.
A ghost. Got it.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry if I seem really nervous and everything. It's just... My last time in a therapist's office, it wasn't very good. The so-called psychiatrist turned out to be my psychotic ex-lover who got plastic surgery to change his face so he could come back from the dead and ruin my life. But you probably hear this tired story all the time, don't you?
Oddly enough, that's a first. But why don't you go back to telling me about the dreams? Tell me the first one you remember.
I was, falling from the sky into a deep body of water.
Dreams of falling into water are not uncommon.
Well, is it common to wake up and find your room soaking wet? And no, I didn't have a accident or anything, and I wasn't sweating. I am talking gallons of water all over the place.
What did you do?
I went and I got some towels, and I went in and I tried to clean it up. And I left the room again, and then my daughter Abigail and I came back in and everything was dry. Don't write this off as a hallucination, Doctor. Let me tell you this. When I came back in, the towels I used were damp. Explain that.
I can't. Not yet, anyway. Have there been other inexplicable incidents?
Oh, yeah. Lots of them. Not all when I'm dreaming, either. I mean, this one time at the Halloween party, I saw Jake's wife.
Well, I've been there. Running into the ex can be very uncomfortable.
Especially when the ex has been dead for a year. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the ghost I've been seeing. Jake's late wife, Vicky. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're writing down. You're thinking that I'm making this whole thing up. Or that I'm loony as a fruitcake, but I'm not. I need you to help me prove that. Jake needs some kind of reassurance that the only thing I'm crazy about is him. I need your help, Dr. Michaels. I can't lose him.
Oh, man. You know what? If a woman can fight in the army, I can shop here.
Hiya, handsome. Are you looking for something sexy?
Hi, Lisa.
So good to see you, Jake.
Oh, it's much better to see you because I have to admit I'm a little lost here.
Oh, you are? What are you looking for?
I am shopping for something for Molly.
Oh. Is it a special occasion?
No, it's just, I was kind of looking for something that, like you said before, except I just don't think you should say it again out loud.
I just love a discreet man. Come over here. I think I might have something you might like. We just got in this new line. A new line of lingerie.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, come over here and look. And right here, don't be shy.
Okay.
And let me know, and I'll come back.
Right.
Jake, are you all right? Or is it none of my business?
No, it's just I realized the last time that I went shopping for something like this, it was a present for Vicky.
So my mother was exhausted, and she decided not to come, and then I ended up sitting next to this nice older gentleman. He introduced himself to me, and he said that his name was Winston Lowe. He said that he lived in Hong Kong and that he had dabbled in the fashion industry, that his wife had designed some of his line, Carly. I said I knew a designer whose name was Carly, too, and we both thought it was like a really funny coincidence. Until I said that her last name was Tenny.
And you honestly believe that he didn't know who you were or where you were from?
If he did, he hid it really well. He said that he loved Carly, that he had never gotten over losing her.
Yeah, he looks really broken up in that picture.
Well, this must have been taken before Carly's name came up. After that, neither one of us was smiling. No, Winston was really shaken up. I felt sorry for him.
It never occurred to you to call me and tell me that my fiancé was already married?
Winston asked me not to tell anyone. He said that he wanted to confront Carly himself.
Right, so you find out that I'm about to marry a married woman and you keep your mouth shut as a favor to some stranger?
He had me convinced that Carly had broken his heart. I thought that he was going to come and handle it on his own. I thought that it was his right to handle it his way. And I also thought that you would find out soon enough. I assumed that Winston was going to come to Oakdale, he was going to have it out with Carly, and the whole thing would be over. Jack, I never imagined that he would drag it out until your wedding day.
And it never dawned on you. It never dawned on you that he might be dangerous, that Carly might be in trouble.
No. He seemed very sincere, gentle even.
Well, either he's a very good actor or you're a lousy judge of character. Because the guy's got a rap sheet about as long as my arm, Julia.
You're right. You're right. I misjudged him. But Jack, as soon as those faxes started coming in from Carly in Hong Kong, I got really worried. I tried to help.
No, coming to me would have helped. Telling me what you knew about Lowe and Carly, that would have helped.
I know that. But at that point, it was too late. I wanted to tell you everything, Jack, but I had already screwed up. So when the faxes started coming in, I tried to help without destroying what was happening between us. Jack, please, I know that I was wrong. The only reason that I did it was because I love you so much, and I didn't want to lose you. Jack, please, say something.
I don't know what to say. It's all too much to comprehend right now. But the worst part, the part that I'll never understand, is that you knew. You watched while Carly and I celebrated with our families. We planned our wedding. And all along, you knew that she was married to someone else. Someone who could come along any day and take that all away.
I didn't know that, Jack. I did not know that. Winston Lowe could have changed his mind at any minute.
Come on!
I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to stop.
How about the truth? Instead, you saw me driving full steam up a cliff and you said nothing. You did nothing.
million faces have to face cold sores. No face should have to face another one alone. Today there's prescription Denavir, the only antiviral cold sore medicine. Smooth on Denavir and it penetrates to block the virus that causes cold sores, so it helps healing at the tingle or the blister. Imagine, in 4.5 days wearing a smile instead of a cold sore. In studies, a few people experienced headache and redness. Call 1-888-DENAVIR or ask your physician or dentist. Help cold sores disappear with antiviral Denavir.
What will she discover today? Baby-powered expeditions at the new Play School Discovery Table. Here she'll create and explore.
Airplane.
With silly friends and more.
Let's play.
Play School. Come and discover.
Girls are gonna be here in 10 minutes.
Get ready.
Cert's Powerful Mints. A little drop of Rexum for a big hit of confidence. Be certain with Cert's.
Tonight, I'd love to color with the kids, but first I have to clean this baked-on, stuck-on, icky-colored lasagna mess.
That'll take forever.
Not with Dawn.
Cool blue.
To break up tough grease, Dawn's the best. Its one-of-a-kind cleansing action surrounds grease and helps keep it off other dishes. Dawn takes grease out of your way so you can move on.
Hey, what color should we make the bluebird?
It's blue.
Okay.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
After reviewing the standards file. What?
How's it going, Mom?
Your mom hasn't studied in a long time.
Mom, do you want anything?
Not now, honey.
It's more than just that great peanut taste. Choosing Jif is a small, simple way of letting someone know you care.
I thought in case you needed a break or something.
You made that for me?
Victoria's Secret introduces Dream Angel's Desire. Beautifully revealing lingerie with a heavenly silhouette. Dream Angel's Desire. Only at Victoria's Secret.
No, this isn't gonna be as hard as you think now that I have a thermal imaging scope on my camcorder.
Holy haunting, Batman. Well, let's get to the Batcave and check it out.
Very funny. Come on. This is not a joke. This stuff actually works. I've seen proof on the internet. So what do you think? We should get this ghost on tape?
I don't think so. Only because Molly told us to stay out of it. She wants to handle it her own way.
Well, she got her own ghost hunter? Come on, that's a mistake. I mean, with all the phonies in this business, I mean, you gotta make sure that you're dealing with someone who knows what they're doing. Like the song says, who are you gonna call?
A shrink. At least that's the way Molly and Jake see it.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Molly and Jake think this whole paranormal thing is more of a fiction than a science. But maybe they don't have to know about it.
I feel weird about going behind their backs. I hate that thing. Try these.
All right. Just think of it this way. If we do it and we don't get anything, we just won't have to tell anybody about it. But if we do it and we get something on tape, then Molly will thank us for doing it. So what do you say?
I like it.
What, the plan?
No, the glasses, they're great. They're like AJ from the Backstreet Boys.
I don't know. Maybe I should just try one more pair. Come on. So what do you say to the camcorder idea?
Well, I guess we can try it. But we have to make sure that Molly and Jake aren't around.
All right. No problem.
I hope not.
So we're gonna catch ourselves a ghost, man. Well, what do you think?
You look just like Harry Potter.
Oh.
I vote for AJ.
Because when it comes to style, you're the expert, man. So, with my new glasses, my camcorder, and some teamwork, we're gonna finally see Vicky's ghost.
Yeah.
I'm so scared, yeah.
I'm sorry, Jack. I know how inadequate that sounds, but please believe me, I was in agony for the past few months. Not just because I was afraid that you were going to find out, but because of everything that I had to do and say and not say. Jack, I hated myself for lying to you. But please try to put yourself in my position, to try to understand for just 1 minute. You and I weren't even close when I met Winston Lowe. I didn't think you should hear something like that from your old girlfriend. It wasn't my place.
Better to hear from someone I know than be left standing at the altar like an idiot.
Jack, I should have told you the truth, and I wanted to,
No,
but...
you know, give me a break. I can believe that you were afraid to tell me, Julia, or you didn't know how to tell me. But there's no way I'm buying that you wanted to tell me. Not when you had a million chances and you lied every single time.
I hated it. But after the first time, one lie led to another.
Oh, I got that. I got that real clear. I hid the faxes, knowing all along who was holding Carly prisoner and where, but you didn't want to help Carly. You were afraid that you might get exposed.
No, Jack. I was not thinking about me. I was thinking about us.
Yeah. Were you thinking about us when you helped Stenbeck escape? What else have you done to hide what you did, Julia?
Nothing.
Really? And what was this meeting today with the upstanding Craig Montgomery, That had nothing to do with the picture?
Not the way that you think.
You helped Stembeck run a roadblock to keep that picture a secret. And what were you willing to do for Montgomery to get it away from him?
How can you ask that? Who do you think I am?
You're not answering my question.
Barbara got the picture from Craig. I didn't have anything to do with that.
Why?
She did it as a favor for me so that Carly would never see it.
Wait a minute. You're telling me now that Barbara knew what you were doing?
Not until recently.
But you went to her. You felt you could trust her and not me.
Jack, I know how bad this sounds, but I pray that you will understand that I never did any of it to hurt you or Carly. It was stupid, and it was wrong not to tell you about Winston Lowe, and it was even more wrong to cover it up. And I am so sorry, Jack. If I could take it all back, believe me, I would.
You're sorry. You're sorry, I get that.
I know I keep saying it, but the reason is that I keep waiting to hear you. I keep hoping against hope that you will say that you believe me, that you forgive me. Can you, Jack? Can you ever forgive me?
On the road to kindergarten, there's a lot to learn. But learning is fun with the Fisher-Price IntelliTable with Microsoft Smart Technology. Young minds excel in mathematical theory.
1, 2, 3.
English Lit.
Nay, apple.
Music composition. Even foreign language. IntelliTable with Microsoft Smart Technology. ABCs today, coordination tomorrow. Oh, the possibilities.
Dear Santa, I want a Fighting Frankie action figure, but not the bad guy with the laser. I don't know what the heck he's talking about. Here, this will help.
For itchy patches of dry winter skin, moisturizers can't always cut it. Try Cortisone 10 Plus. Among these, only Cortisone 10 Plus has 10 moisturizers, plus the power of Cortisone 10 to stop itch and help heal. Try Cortisone 10 Plus.
Presenting Blue's first feature-length movie.
We're having a show out in the
With singing,
backyard.
learning, and magic. Your kids are going to love it. Blue's big musical movie. Available only on video and DVD.
This is going to be so great.
Thousands of drivers are saving money by switching to Geico Auto Insurance. I'm here with one of them.
Hello.
You don't want your identity revealed. Why?
If word got out I saved so much, people would be hitting me up for money all the time.
Ah.
You through with the milk?
Sure, of course.
I have to be careful.
Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Oh.
Can't sleep, honey? What's the matter? Oh, heartburn. I know just what you need.
Introducing new Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Faster than Pepcid, Zantac, or even the leading prescription. Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Cool, effervescent, specially formulated to put out the fire of heartburn fast.
Better, dear.
New Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Nothing puts out the fire faster.
In a house with no secrets, a contestant is found dead.
How do you suppose that happened?
Now the doc goes undercover to solve a puzzling murder. All new Diagnosis, CBS tonight.
Grins Jenkins is spending his first holiday without his wife.
We ain't having Christmas this year.
Now, through the love of his children,
Papa needs presents more than anybody.
he may just rediscover the spirit of Christmas. Scott Bakula, Cynthia Nixon, and Eva Marie Saint.
Show me the way out.
Papa's Angels, world premiere CBS Sunday.
Finding the perfect gift for everyone this holiday season is easy, thanks to Verizon Wireless. Right now, get a free digital phone with 8 great colors to choose from. Then get 1,000 minutes plus free long distance to the mainland for just $39.99 a month. And you can share your minutes with up to 4 people for just $15 more a month per line. Just be careful you don't get too wrapped up in all the excitement. Hurry into a Verizon Wireless communications store or call 1-866-2-JOIN-IN. Verizon Wireless. Join in.
One thing I learned from dance is that every step counts. I wanted a career change to high tech. At Heald College, I got the skills I needed to land a great job as a communications technician. But steps aren't everything. Style's just as important. Heald taught me that too, how to be professional. Maybe that's why I got promoted so fast. Now I'm a manager.
Heald College. Call 955-1500.
What's your next step?
When we talk about award-winning service at Honda Windward, we mean it. We're the only Honda dealer in the state to win the American Honda President's Award for Superior Service, the Time Magazine Quality Dealer Award for Superior Service, and the #1 rating in Hawaii for customer satisfaction. And when it comes to price,
the deals were unbelievable.
If this sounds like the kind of place you'd like to shop for your next car, come to Honda Windward in Kaneohe.
They certainly made a believer out of me.
Aloha, I'm Angela Keene. A Maui pilot is recovering after his plane crashed on Molokai. For a follow-up on this story and all the latest local news, join us for KGMB 9 News tonight.
Touched by an Angel, Sundays on CBS. It's all...
You're asking too much.
You're saying it's too much for you to forgive me?
I'm saying it's too soon.
Okay. Okay, but just say that this isn't forever, Jack. Just tell me that you can see yourself someday, maybe, trusting me again. That's all I'm asking for, Jack. Just say maybe.
Good, Julia. You're my wife. And I love you. And I've always trusted you. But this doesn't make sense. Not what you did, but why? Why? Why were you so afraid to come to me with the truth? So terrified you'd make a deal with someone that you hated most in the world?
You how scared I was of losing you.
When you got those faxes, did you really think that if you came to me that I would just blow you off, just walk away and go running back to Carly?
I wanted so much to trust that you loved me, Jack, that you wanted me. I could never fully believe it. No matter how much I tried to convince myself.
Why? Why not?
Because you were lying to me too, Jack. You're still lying to me, even now.
About what?
About Carly.
Why don't you begin by thinking about what Molly might enjoy?
See, that's just a problem. I mean, I know her in a lot of ways, but when it comes to buying her something, I just don't want to make any assumptions, you know?
Yes, well, hey, maybe this'll help. You see, I remember one of the most wonderful gifts I ever received was also one of the most simple.
Really?
Yes. It was, well, it was from one of my ex-husbands. Please don't ask which one, but one of them. And, it was silk, and it was soft, and it was elegant. And he told me that he didn't want to get me anything that was, too frilly or fussy, because that would be like gilding the lily. Then you know what that sweet man said? He looked at me and he said, "You're perfect the way you are."
Well, I second that opinion.
Well, thank you. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's go to this. Let's see, you'll find something over here. Look around, and you find something you like, I'll be back quick as a flash.
Okay, but don't abandon me, okay?
Oh, it's a deal.
Nice. Simple, simple. Simple. Young lady, you're about the same size as Molly. Do you mind? Now, what do you think, Molly? I know it's simple, but you know, anything else would be outclassed by your God-given natural beauty. I think that you just need to let that hang and show off. Yes, that is it. That's definitely it. Wow. Hi. What's going on?
Well, we were just about to ask you the same question.
I think the one man I finally really trust is Jake.
Out on you.
Well, I think even Mr. Wright would have a problem with zipping Mrs. Wright into a straitjacket every night.
I don't think we're ready to fit you for a straitjacket just yet. But it does sound like you feel out of control sometimes.
Even with my daughter, Abigail.
You afraid that Abigail is going to leave you too?
No. But she's been treating me differently. I know what you're going to say. Differently how? I don't know. I can't tell you. She says she believes me, you know, about this whole ghost thing. But even if she thought I was bonkers, she wouldn't tell me.
So essentially you're certain that everyone who counts in your life thinks you're crazy.
Wouldn't you think I was?
Well, we're not talking about me. We're talking about Jake and Abigail. From what you say about Jake, he sounds like a good, honest guy who's told you he loves you, has gone out of his way to get you some help. Why would someone invest so much if he were going to leave you?
Maybe because he finally got it.
Got what?
That I'm not good enough for him.
In what way aren't you good enough?
You'd have to have known Vicky.
Did you know Vicky before she became a ghost?
No, not really. But if you ask anybody that knew her, including Jake, she was gorgeous and smart and fun. Great sense of humor, fun to be with.
Some people might say you just described yourself.
Me? I'm okay. But no, Vicky was perfect. Great. She was a great mom, great wife, probably great in bed.
And you're not.
Perfect? No.
Well, you're not married, so we can't deal with the wife issue, and great in bed is pretty subjective. But you are a mom. You have Abigail.
You should see her, Doc. She's sweet and kind. She's like 17 going on 35. She's so sophisticated, but not pretentious in any way, that's for sure.
You feel you're a good mother to Abigail?
I am. No. No, I'm not a good mother. Not by any definition.
How close is the new Survivor board game to the real thing? You don't get those delicious island delicacies, but you do try to outwit, outplay, and outlast.
Kelly, you're out of here.
Your friends.
New Survivor board game. Rats not included.
We've combined serious drain cleaning power with technology of the future. It's Liquid Plumber Foaming Pipe Snake. Clears slow drains, cleans pipe walls. Liquid Plumber Foaming Pipe Snake.
Mark John Jeffries here for People PC. Many people wonder how good a computer People PC can possibly offer for just $24.95 a month, along with unlimited internet access, in-home service, and great deals. Is a People PC computer a no-name piece of pre-war junk? No, my friends, it is not.
In fact, when you call People PC, you get a 4-star rated computer and internet package for as little as $24.95 a month over 36 months. Gateway also offers a powerful machine, but overall you'll spend a lot more for a similar package. People PC gives you 3 years of in-home service. Gateway includes only 1. Internet access, People PC, 3 years unlimited. Them 1. No wonder People PC members are so impressed. Over 85% have recommended us to a friend.
I hope this clears up any ambiguity.
For a smarter, simpler way, call People PC anytime, day or night at 1-866-SHOPWISE.
Debbie!
It's a fact. The bigger the man, the bigger the baby. Thank goodness for Kleenex tissues. Kleenex makes the softest tissues you can get for your baby.
Poor Daddy. He's totally outnumbered. Even the cat's a girl.
Sorry, guys, but sometimes it's just a woman's world. That's why we're proud to introduce Women's Tylenol Menstrual Relief, specially formulated for more complete relief of a woman's menstrual symptoms.
Maybe he needs a dog.
New Women's Tylenol Menstrual Relief.
Bye, ladies.
Bye, Dad.
Imagine the fun. New musical Touch and Crawl Babies.
Hug a man, touch a man, hey, wait for me. Touch him again for lights and melody.
New musical Touch and Crawl Babies.
Vicky and Minnie crawling with me. Imagine the fun.
Tonight, a doctor caught between a parent's wish and a dying child's right to choose.
I want them to let me die. You did this.
All new City of Angels, CBS tonight.
His songs have become the soundtrack for a generation. Friday, join Elton John for one incredible concert event as he sings
Greatest hit after hit.
Elton John Greatest Hits Live.
One night only.
CBS Friday.
You know, at the beginning, I didn't get a chance to find out if I'd be a good mom or not. Because my dad made me give Abigail away when she was born. He decided that I wasn't ready for a baby.
Well, let's pretend for a moment that things were different and you were allowed to raise your child from birth. What do you think would have happened?
Times. And I can't help but thinking that Abigail is way better off without me as a role model. I mean, if you really want to get technical here, Abigail was only born because from the second I knew what a boy was, I couldn't keep my underpants on.
Well, it may have been true in the past. But it sounds like you've changed since Abigail came into your life. And what about Jake?
What about Jake?
Do you think he's better off without you, too?
Maybe I missed something here, but what does Jake have to do with whether or not I'm a good mom to Abigail?
Well, when we were talking about Vicky, one of the first things you said about her was what a great mom she was.
Yeah, only perfect. Ask any single person who knew her.
Do I detect a note of bitterness?
I was just joking.
Maybe. And maybe you feel inferior to Vicky. I mean, is it possible that you have built Vicky up so much in your mind as someone you'll never live up to, this shadow that you can never shake, that you have literally allowed her to haunt you? I mean, that this ghost that you're seeing is really a manifestation of all your deepest doubts and fears.
I don't know. I mean, it could be. Oh, man, I just don't know.
What's going on? I'm sure it looks like I'm talking to myself. We all know that's the lie. You know, I know it probably sounded
weird.
Yes, yes, but what I was actually doing
is picking out a gift for Molly. I see that.
Yes, yes.
And it's a good choice, by the way.
Everyone has to sleep, right? And when you go to bed, you have to wear something to bed. I mean, usually you wear.
I'm sorry. Quiet. Jake, you don't have to speak in code in front of us.
What's going on with you guys?
Just picking out some glasses for Adam. And since we were in the neighborhood, I figured we'd stop by and I'd say hello to my grandma.
Well, you better do more than just say hello. Hi, honey. Abigail, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I would be just fine if I knew this customer was satisfied. Did you find something you like?
That's right.
I'll take this.
Jake. Here. Put it in the bag for you. Why don't you just run along now? I'll send you the bill.
Yeah, I got it.
Jake, where are you going?
I'm meeting your mom. She's got an appointment, remember?
Will she be there a while?
I'm gonna get there before she gets out, or I'm gonna be there. I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Well, listen. No. no, don't rush you off. Why don't I take a break now and take you sweet people for a little soda like that?
You know what? We'd love to, but how about we do it another time? We really have something important to do.
Yeah, why?
I'm sorry. Well, you know what? You wouldn't believe us if we told you. So, see you later. Love you. Bye-bye.
I know that you've been having meetings with Carly, Jack.
Julia, I can explain.
You don't have to. You told me that Carly was helping you investigate Craig Montgomery. And I believe that that's what the meetings were about. But it doesn't make it hurt any less.
It doesn't have to hurt at all. Julia, you know how I feel about
Jack,
you.
this isn't about how you feel. It's about a promise that you made. That you would not see Carly unless you told me, and you didn't.
Yeah, and if I had, wouldn't it have hurt just as much? Knowing that I was seeing Carly, waiting for me to come home, worrying for no reason?
Jack, I understand completely, because that is exactly why I didn't tell you about Winston Lowe.
Yeah, and I hear what you're saying, but you didn't just keep a secret. You took it much further than that, and a lot of people paid a price for it.
And what about the fact that there has always been something between you and Carly? What about that? Jack, can you blame me for being just a little bit insecure about our marriage?
And I have tried to tell you
Jack,
over and over
every
again.
word that you said. And I also saw how you reacted when I told you about the baby. You were so tense and hesitant. And I started thinking, maybe it wasn't the baby that you were unsure about. Maybe it was the mother.
My feelings for you are real, Julie. I love you, and I've never lied about that.
And we can get past this. We can get past anything, Jack, can't we?
I'm sorry, Julia. I can't think right now. I need to be alone.
Jack, no, please don't walk out right now, please. I need you so much. Our baby needs you. Oh, Jack. Come back, please come back.
What have you grabbed with your Pledge Grab It?
I'm afraid to look. Dust and hairs and fuzz. Let's even get the pretzel. Just keeps picking it up.
Oh, how embarrassing. Picked up quite a bit of dust and dog hair. It grabbed it all. A dead moth or something like that.
Gross. Maybe even some toothpaste. I mean, I see crumbs in here.
Oh, see, here's a dog treat.
It grabs the dust. It does.
Grab it! S.C. Johnson, Family Company.
Okay, how many years younger could you look with, say, half your wrinkles? 4 years? How about 8 years? Find out with the natural power of new St. Ives Q10 Wrinkle Corrector. Q10 is your skin's... It diminishes as you age. St. Ives Q10 helps put it back. It's proven to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles up to 47% in 4 weeks. It works. New St. Ives Q10 Wrinkle Corrector.
Sweeten your holiday with free chocolate. And 20, 25, or 30% savings store-wide at the JCPenney Sweet Sale. Saturday only. Arrive early to find out what's behind your wrapper. It's all inside. Unwrap the magic. JCPenney.
Menopause affects you in more ways than one. That's why Caltrate Plus Soy does more. It has soy isoflavones to help ease the effects of menopause and the calcium you need to help fight menopausal bone loss. Caltrate Plus Soy, the Caltrate for menopause.
When you're coughing, your throat's raw.
Soothe me, honey, soothe me.
Honey Cough Drops combine the great taste of pure, soothing honey with an all-natural cough suppressant. Real honey, real relief. Honey Cough Drops from Robitussin.
Recently in Indiana, something strange happened. A family came to dinner when called. Meanwhile, in Boston, chicken Alfredo was served. It disappeared. These events were traced to the freezer, where this was found.
Inside a meal with chicken and vegetables kids actually like. Who could be responsible for these strange events?
Green Giant Complete Skillet Meals make dinner a giant success.
It's
It's a blade-to-blade battle. The USA versus the world. 9.9. Skating superstar performers Brian Boitano, Christy Yamaguchi, Kurt Browning, Philippe Candelero, and Katarina Vett. They'll burn up the ice in a competition that's fiery, fun, and fantastic. Don't miss the all-new Ice Wars 2000 CBS Saturday.
It's so cool you know how to do all this stuff.
Yeah, the camera stuff isn't that big of a deal. It's just a little tricky to get the ghost on tape, you know?
Well, that looks like such a regular camcorder. It's so hard to believe it actually films ghosts.
Well, yeah, with this new scope, it actually picks up ectoplasm really well. You know, all that white oozy stuff I told you about?
Well, Vicky really isn't white oozy stuff. Molly made it sound like she looks like a person, like a ghost person.
Sounds interesting. All right, and we're rolling.
Okay, it's November 29th, 2000, and we are in Jake's apartment. This is the Vicky project. How does that sound?
That was great. You know what, though? This looks like a perfect spot. Can you do me a favor, hit the lights?
Oh, sure. Now what?
Now, we need to ask Vicky's permission to take her picture.
Oh. Why?
Oh, it's what the web guy said. It's gonna make Vicky more comfortable with us around.
Okay, can't be any weirder than what we're already doing.
Okay.
Vicky? Can you hear us?
Yeah, Vicky? Hi, we just wanted to let you know that, we're the good guys, all right? We're not here to hurt you. We just want to take your picture, that's all.
And I have seen lots of pictures of you, Vicky, and I know you are very pretty. You are pretty.
You know what? And you don't have to smile or anything like that. You just need to show up and we'll do the rest. Okay?
Do you see anything?
Not yet. This could take a little while.
What should we do in the meantime?
Well, there's nothing much we can do but wait around, I guess.
Okay.
Never said this was gonna be exciting, huh? Unless she shows up, of course.
I was just thinking that, then what?
Oh, don't worry about her. I won't let her hurt you.
Oh, that's sweet, but I don't think Vicky's the violent type. Thanks, though.
You know what? I just thought of something. She's probably not gonna come here with us standing around, so can we go into another room?
Well, don't you have to wait by the camera?
No, actually, you know what? I've got this remote device where we can watch any other TV somewhere in another room.
Oh, well, there's a great TV in Jake's bedroom.
Is that the only one?
Oh, he won't mind. Come on. Right back here.
I don't think I've ever been happier to see anybody in my entire life.
Call me and we'll make an appointment.
Okay.
Take care, Molly.
Thank you.
Bye, Doc. So how did it go? And don't tell me great, because I know you better.
Wasn't the easiest hour of my life, but I think we made some progress. I mean, she didn't sign any commitment papers.
The
That's
only
a plus.
person that you're going to be committed to is me.
If you say so.
I say so. That's a big step. Very proud of you. So, let's go, because I have a little surprise for you for a very special occasion.
I love surprises, but I gotta tell you, I don't think a date with the shrink constitutes a special occasion, Jake.
I'm talking about a different occasion.
Like what?
Like... You'll find out.
Why can't you just tell me?
Because if I tell you, it won't be a surprise. You'll find out. You'll find out. It's gonna be worth it. Come on.
Well, at least tell me where we're going.
We are going to home, sweet home.
Jack, you're back. Now I can explain.
You don't have to.
Yes, I do. Jack, I want to.
We've both done enough explaining. I want to put this behind us, Julia. And move on. Together.
Together? Does that mean you're willing to forgive me?
You made a mistake, right? And you said it was an innocent one. I believe you. And like you said, I haven't been exactly honest either. We took vows. And we promised to stick together through the tough stuff. And now that we got a baby on the way, it's our job to make this work. Right?
I'll do anything, Jack. Whatever it takes.
Let's make a pledge. No more secrets. No lies. For any reason.
That's what I want too. That is exactly what I want. I want to tell you everything that's in my heart. Jack, now that we are past this, I know we can get past anything. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for forgiving me. You won't regret it, Jack. I promise.
A computer won't do Dad much good if it never gets out of the box. So now, when you buy from Gateway, you can also have it installed by us. Start with a Gateway Essential PC with an Intel Celeron processor for $24 a month and add on installation, orientation, or even training. Call 1-800-GATEWAY. Technology's great, but in Gateway country, people rule.
In the city, everyone's talking.
Look both ways before crossing.
The right foot left, okay, start walking. Stop to shop, phone a friend. Can I visit the fire station?
Sure, anytime.
So much to do, the fun never ends. In the city. In the city.
Little People Discovery City. Discover why the city is so exciting. Only from Fisher-Price. Oh, the possibilities.
Treat yourself to an alternate state of mind. Taster's Choice Hazelnut Roast. The perfect combination of smooth coffee and your favorite flavor. Taster's Choice. The taste of choice.
Feeling any better?
No.
That's because you haven't taken the medicine yet.
Yuck.
Triaminic Soft Chews dissolve magically in an instant.
Hey, these are good.
Triaminic Soft Chews. Just the right relief. No struggles. Better?
Yep.
Only Sears Portrait Studio has the magic with our new background featuring Frosty the Snowman. Save 50%, only $5.95 a sheet. Get holiday portraits with Frosty, only at Sears. Hurry in.
Dry skin is a nasty little problem, but extra dry skin, the kind that's tight, itchy, and uncomfortable, now that's a big problem. Fortunately, there's advanced therapy from Lubriderm. It's a really rich and creamy Lubriderm with special nutrients and vitamins. And that puts the problem of extra dry skin out of sight and out of mind. Advanced therapy from Lubriderm. Later, Gator.
It's a case of conception deception.
Someone wanted me to believe I couldn't possibly be the father of the child.
Now the truth is out.
Cassie, the baby's mine.
I know that.
And for the royal couple,
someone obviously went to great lengths to separate us.
what happens next
I'm gonna make that person's life a living hell.
is everything on Guiding Light.
Down on Dodge Durango?
Here's where it's best in class Magnum V8 Power.
This is a national sales alert from Dodge. Effective immediately.